So we'll just start seated today. I think all of you are pretty much seated. I can't see everyone, but the people that have their video on are all seated. So why don't we just find a posture that allows us to be both, have a sense of alertness and relaxation in the body. So for the alertness, perhaps lengthening the spine a bit, vertebra by vertebra, stretching the vertebra away from each other. Maybe even slightly stretching the head, the crown of the head upwards towards the ceiling, feeling the spine lengthening even more. And then from there, just allowing the shoulders to relax, to feel a sense of freedom and relaxation in the whole body. Feeling the support of the cushion or the mat or the earth below you and holding you. And just knowing that you can really relax into the earth, into your seat, your cushion. Releasing tension from the buttocks and the legs and the feet. Just finding a sense of groundedness through the lower part of the body. And then let's maybe just take 3 full breaths to, even as we sit here, begin to stretch the body through. So with an in-breath, starting from the belly all the way up into the chest, feeling the chest and the heart stretching open. And then as you exhale, just feeling a sense of letting go with a slow out breath. And then inhaling again, very slowly and deeply, feeling the heart stretching, the lungs stretching, the whole chest area stretching. And then again, a very slow and mindful out breath, letting go, letting go, letting go. And again, one more time in this way, breathing long, opening the chest and the heart. And exhaling, a deeper softening, a deeper relaxation as you breathe out long and slow. And then from here, just allowing the breath to become more natural. As you follow your in-breath and follow your out-breath. And just keeping a continuous soft attention on the breath. Just noticing the different rhythms that the breath takes in your body, sometimes slow, sometimes fast. Sometimes deep, sometimes slow. So just tuning into that, sensations of breathing. And then as your eyes are still closed, or if you don't feel comfortable, you can have them open certainly as well. We're just going to begin to rotate the torso in a clockwise direction. So just moving in a slow and juicy way, really emphasizing folding forward and then coming out to the sides and maybe even slightly leaning back as you come back up. So moving in circles in as much a expansive way as you can. So in yoga, as we begin to move the body, the movement itself can be an anchor that keeps us centered and grounded in the present moment. So it's something that we can rest our mind on as we're moving about in the different stretches, in the different flows, in the different poses. And so when you notice that your mind is wandering away from this object of meditation, from this movement, just gently nudge it back to come back to the present moment, to the way you're moving the body. If you feel complete in one direction, maybe going in the other direction now for several more rounds. Noticing the stretch through the hips, the lower body, staying grounded through your seat in the earth. And it's also really an invitation to come home into your heart, feeling centered and at peace in your mind as you're moving about. And then next time you come forward, just pause here at the center and just maybe let your arms stretch out in front of you, relaxing your head all the way down, relaxing your lower arms so that they can touch down into the earth. And just breathing here into the stretch that you might be feeling in the hips, in the legs. Maybe imagining that your breath is traveling up and down the spine with the inhalations and exhalations. And on the out breaths, you can just allow yourselves to relax a little bit more deeply through the hips. Taking a few deeper and nourishing and soothing breaths. And then we'll gently walk the hands back in towards the body. On an in-breath, you can reach the arms up high overhead. And then exhale, we'll guide the hands back down to the heart center. Inhaling, arms out to the side, reaching them up, feeling the chest and arms opening. Exhale, releasing back down towards the chest. Inhaling out and up, gazing up towards the ceiling, and then exhaling slowly back down. Just a couple more times in this way, inhaling up and exhaling down. Last one, inhale and exhale. And we're going to inhale right up again towards the center, bringing our arms apart. And then as you exhale, just releasing the right arm down towards the ground, stretching the left arm over to the right. And you might just bend the right elbow so that the right shoulder can relax a bit. Maybe gazing beyond your left armpit. And then each exhale can draw the left fingertips a little bit more over to the right to deepen into your side stretch. Feeling a long and slow breath up and down the left side of your body. And then place your right hand a little bit behind you and then see if you can lift your hips up a little bit so that your buttocks come off the ground. And just really stretching that left arm way back so that your chest can open a bit more. Pressing down into your right hand. And just deep and full breaths all the way up into your left fingertips. And then exhale, slowly sitting back down. Let's just stretch the legs out in front of us a bit more for a moment, because I saw that Rob maybe is having difficulty keeping his just his position in that way. So we'll just take a moment to actually stretch out the legs. And then if you can, maybe fold your legs in the other way to come back to your cross-legged position now if it's comfortable. If you need to take another leg position, that's perfectly fine. But we're going to inhale the arms up overhead again. And then exhale, this time just relaxing the left fingertips down, maybe even the palm, opening the chest here, lengthening the spine. And then when you're ready, stretching your right arm over to the left, bending a bit more into your left elbow. Maybe the gaze can turn up beyond your right armpit. And then just really lengthening here through the right side body. Deep and full breaths. Each out breath, those right fingertips can stretch over to the left a bit more. Keeping the heart center open and wide. Just enjoying this deeper breath in the side stretch. And then slightly come out of the pose just enough so that you can place your left hand behind you a bit more. And then again, see if you can press your left palm down and then really lift your hips and buttocks off the ground, stretching your right arm up overhead, stretching the chest out in front of you, maybe relaxing your head back if that feels comfortable on your neck. And just taking a few deep and long breaths into this back bend. Couple more. Slowly find your seat again. Lower the arm. We're gonna stretch the legs out to the side, finding a nice wide pose with our legs. And we're gonna lift the arms straight up through the center overhead. Let them part again and just come into a back bend here with wide-legged legs. Stretching the fingertips back behind your ears, really opening the chest here. Maybe bringing the arms out a bit more away from each other into a starfish pose. Breathing into the upper chest and the arms. And then when you're ready, turn your torso over your right leg. Take a nice deep in-breath here, arms by the ears. And then as you exhale, just let your chest fold over your right leg. The arms will come down where they will. And just allowing the arms to rest, the hands to rest on the ground, either side of your right knee. Most important here to really relax the torso and the head down in this forward fold. However far you can go is just fine. Relaxing the head all the way down and really turning your attention inwards now into your own heart. Just allowing the breath unfold itself in this position. And then very gently begin to walk the hands in towards the upper leg. Let your torso straighten again. We're going to reach the arms up overhead through the center. And then turn your torso over towards the left leg. And then leading with the heart center, come into that same forward fold on the other side. Releasing the hands, releasing the chin down. And just relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the whole body.
Thank you so much, Bettina. I'll take over from here. I know you need to go. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, everyone, for your patience. I'm at the retreat center.
Call me if you need help if you get thrown out, okay?
Okay, just need to know, are you on the first side or the second side of this stretch?
Second side.
Perfect. Thanks,
Okay,
everyone.
thank you for asking. Have a good class, you guys.
All right, just stay for one more minute, or one more breath or so. Fabulous. All right, come back to center. Let's lift the arms up and release down. Then help the legs together. And then point and flex the feet. And then hold the feet in the flex position. Pull the flesh back behind your sit bones. Press the thighs down into the ground. Take the arms up. Pull the shoulders down the back. And as you inhale, try to lengthen your spine, lifting tall through the crown of your head. Exhale, shoulders down. Good. Stay like that. Beautiful. And release the arms down. Stay with your breath as you come over onto hands and knees. And let's just wag the tail a little bit from side to side. Good. And then come center. If you're wanting a gentler class today, your hands will be under your shoulders for cat and cow. If you're wanting a more strenuous or invigorating class, your hands are in front of the shoulders. Either you're going to inhale up into cow and exhale into cat, or you'll exhale into downward dog, inhale into upward dog, or for those of you who like, you can lower down into plank, into chaturanga, and then upward dog, and then downward dog. Move with your breath. Take your time. Let your breath set the pace. And then let's all come into downward dog, please. Fingers are spread nice and wide. Press forward through your fingers, lengthening back through your sit bones. Press back through your thighs, down into your heels. Take 3 nice, long, slow breaths here. Roll the shoulders down the back. Your head relax toward the ground. And then let's lift the left knee up in the air and make big circles in the air with the knee. And reverse. Good. And then lift the leg straight up. Flex the foot. Press down into the right heel. Lift the left heel like you're trying to do a split in the air. Try to fold your chest toward your right thigh. Then we're going to step that left foot back behind us and lift the right arm. Now, if you can, place that left foot on top of the right foot. You're always welcome to modify anything, putting the knee down. If the foot doesn't feel like it can safely go on top of the foot, it can be placed just in front of the foot. And then we're going to reach that left arm overhead and get a really long side stretch. Pressing out through the bottom of the left foot and out through the fingers. And then lift that left hand in the air. Turn your gaze to the ground and step the left foot up and bring the left hand to the inside. The back knee is off the ground, but if you want to bring it down, that's also fine. And then sink the hips as low as you can without bending that back knee. Step that left foot back, come into plank. Modified plank has the knees down, but the hips are still in line with the rest of the body. And then you'll either come into downward dog or come into upward dog and then downward dog. Spreading fingers wide and pressing forward through the fingers, back through the hips, down through the heels, back through the thighs. Shoulders slide down the back. Then we'll lift the right knee and make big circles in the air with that right knee. And then the other way. Beautiful. And then send that leg up. Try to keep the hips level with each other so we're not rolling the pelvis to the side. Your belly's facing down. Flex the right foot and lift the heel. Press forward through the fingers. Sink into the left heel. Drop the head. Deep breath. And then let the hips come down. Place that right foot behind you on the ground. And lift the right arm up, facing up toward the sky. Okay, now turn your belly to face left. Place that right foot on top of the left foot, or if not, in front of the foot. If the knee needs to come down, that's fine as well. And we'll reach the right arm overhead, stretching the whole right side of the body long. And then the right arm lifts up, the gaze comes to the floor. Step the right foot up and bring the right hand to the inside of the foot. The back knee is off the ground unless you'd rather have it on the ground. That's fine. Straighten the leg and dip the hips. So when the hips come down, the knee might want to bend, and then just really re-straighten it by stretching back through that left heel. Steady, slow, long breath. Okay, step back into plank. We're going to bring the elbows down and then come up. And then down and up. If you're not feeling like doing that today, just stay on the elbows or stay in plank. You can also modify it by bringing the knees down. And then let's all come up onto the hands, off the elbows, walk the feet forward. Bring your hands to your hips, elbows to the sky, back flat, and then lift your spine so that your torso is parallel to the ground. Straighten your legs if you can. And then we'll have some options with the hands. They can come back, level 1. They can come out to the side, level 2. They can come forward, level 3. So if it's forward, it's the same posture that we did in the beginning, at least the beginning for me. The seated staff pose with the legs out and the arms up. We're strengthening the spine, working the shoulders a little. And of course, steadying the body through the breathing process. Beautiful. And then come all the way up. And release the arms down. Great. Let's lift the toes and spread them wide and lower them back down. Lift the shoulders, roll them back, exhale them down. Turn the palms to face forward. Let the eyes close if that's comfortable for you. Just take a moment to feel the expansiveness of your breath. Beautiful. And then we'll shift the weight into the left foot, feeling your whole body start to line up over that left foot. I'm going to slowly lift the right knee up into the air. Take hold of it below the knee with the hands. And then as you inhale, lift tall through the crown of the head. And as you exhale, pull your belly in and and sink your tailbone. Pull your shoulders down and then circle that foot in the air. If you're already challenged with the balance, don't circle because it adds a challenge. Beautiful. Now bend the left knee. Release your hands. Hold, hold, hold. Beautiful. And then gracefully step the right foot all the way back, curling the toes under. Clasp your hands behind your back. Notice which thumb is on the outside, and then lift your hands up away from your body. As you press your right thigh back, bring your right sit bone forward. Breathe into your chest. And then we'll fold forward to the inside of that left leg, dropping the head, lifting the arms. Then lift your head. Place your right hand on the ground at about 2 o'clock of your front foot. Kick off the back foot and lift that leg. Straighten both legs. Lengthen from your head to your toes. And then lift the left arm as you turn your belly to the left. If you can, gaze up to your left thumb. Bring the left hand to the ground. Bring the right foot to the ground, not all the way back. Keeping the left leg straight, just place the right foot down. And then walk the hands back, shifting weight from your front foot to your back foot. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, and fold over your left leg. Scoop your lower belly in and up every time you exhale. And pull your left hip back. Beautiful. Lift your gaze, bend your left knee, step your right foot up, and lift all the way up. Reaching the arms up. Nice. Inhale. Exhale the arms down. Beautiful. Lift and spread the toes. Lower them down. Stand in stillness. Stand in breath. Stand in peace. And then let your weight shift into your right foot. Feel your foot burrowing down into the ground as the head lifts tall. Feel your breath. Stay connected to your breath as you open your eyes. Looking at one spot ahead of you. Lift that left knee and clasp the hands below the knee. Pulling the knee in and up. Roll the shoulders back and down. Press down through your standing leg, getting tall. Become like a flamingo. Circle the foot around if you're balanced. Nice, Michael. Beautiful. Rest the foot, bend the right knee, release the hands, hold, breathe, hold, and then step that foot back, coming onto the toes, bending deep into the front knee. Press the left thigh back and the left buttock forward. Clasp your hands in your less natural clasp, rolling the shoulder blades in. Lift the arms up away from the body. Spread the breath across the chest. And then fold, bringing your body to the inside of that right leg, dropping the head, lifting the arms, staying connected to breath. And then release the hands and place the left hand all the way up to 10 o'clock on that front foot. Kick off the back foot and lift that left leg, and then straighten your spine. Try to get parallel to the ground and lengthen from your head to your toes. And then turn your belly to the right, lift your right arm up. Actively press out long through the left foot. And then place that left foot down. It'll pretty much land exactly in the right spot. Maybe just the toes will land at first. Then you'll walk the hands back until both feet are on the ground and you're in pyramid. Looking up as you inhale, fold forward as you exhale. Scoop it on the belly, in and out. Drop the head. If your hands happen to touch down, take weight out of your hands so you're not holding yourself back, holding yourself up. And then just nice deep long breaths. Bend that front knee, lift your gaze, step the back foot forward, keep the knees bent, lift the torso up, pull the shoulders down, and then try to bring your knees as far forward as they'll go without lifting the heels, getting a nice deep stretch in the calves. So you're aiming your knees toward the floor without lifting the heels. Keep the belly in and the tailbone down. That looks great, you guys. And inhale, straight and lift. And exhale, fold, straight legs. Bring your hands behind the backs of your legs. If you can reach your calves, if not anywhere. And then press your legs into your hands as you inhale. And press your hands into your legs as you exhale. Scoop the belly in. Inhale, legs push back. Exhale, hands forward. Release your hands, bend your knees, lower your buttocks down toward the ground. Coming onto your sit bones. And then Are you guys okay to go the full hour, to go a little bit late? I know not, yeah? Excellent. Thank you. Okay, good. So we're gonna have the hands on the knees. I'm gonna rock lengthwise on the spine. And then come up and balance on the sit bones. Bring the hands behind the backs of the legs. Roll the shoulders down the back. Lift the feet either to the height of the knees or straighten the legs. And then you can leave your hands here. You can extend them forward. You can lift them up. You can cross them on your chest. Come into a little bit of a smile. And then we're going to lean back without touching down. And then we're going to come back up. And we're going to lean back and come back up. And again, 2 more. And then come all the way down onto your back. Stretch the arms overhead. And then reach long out of the right arm and the left leg. And then reach long out of the left arm and the right leg. And relax the arms and legs. Bend your left knee and bring your right ankle onto your thigh just above your knee. Clasp your hands behind the back of the left leg. Flex both feet. And then we're going to rock a little bit to the left. See if you can pull that ankle closer to your face, that right ankle. Pressing the left foot toward the right foot. See where your breath is here. Nice full deep breaths. And then we're going to rock it a little bit toward the right hip. And again, press your left foot toward your right foot. Beautiful. And then bring the left foot down. And then roll onto your left side, bringing your right knee down. Take the arms out and turn to look right. So your legs are in somewhat of a pinwheel position. If they're not, don't worry about it. Really see how the breath can help stretch that area in the torso that's twisting. Find your way back to center. Right foot comes down, left foot comes up above the right knee. And then clasp the hands behind the back of the right leg, flexing both feet. And then we'll rock it a little bit over toward the right side. Pull that right knee in toward you a little more. Pressing the right foot toward the left foot. Holding here and breathing deeply. And then rock it over so that more weight is on the left hip. See how that stretch becomes different. See if your breath becomes different. And then come back to center, release the hands, and roll all the way over to the right, letting that left knee come all the way down. Arms out to the side like a T. Turn your gaze to the left. And then inflate the shape from the inside with the fullness of your breath. See if as you deflate, that left shoulder can come down a little more. Beautiful. And come back to center. Lift your hips, straighten them out. Come down and hug the knees to the chest. Place your feet on the ground, hip width apart, bringing the ankles under the knees. Bring your hands by your side, or for those of you who want to come into the wheel instead of the bridge, then you can bring the arms overhead and tuck the hands under. If you're coming into the bridge, you'll lift your hips and roll your shoulders under. If you can clasp your hands, do that. If you want to pull them apart to lift higher, do that. If you're coming into the bridge, you start by coming up first onto your head and then pushing to your hands and your feet and try to get your head off the ground. And then if you're in the wheel, come down onto your head. If you're in the bridge, release your hands, and then we'll all lay the spine down. Beautiful. And then bring your knees in, bring your hands against your thighs. Take a breath in, and then when you exhale, press your thighs into your hands and your hands into your thighs and scoop your belly in and up. And then relax and breathe in. Exhale, hands into thighs, thighs into hands, scooping belly. chin to the chest. And again, relaxing, inhaling, exhaling, pushing, 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 harder, harder, harder. Pull the belly in, keep pressing. And relax down. Let the knees open out to the side, bottoms of the feet together. Take a couple of nice, slow, deep breaths. And then lift the knees, plant your feet, lift your hips, tuck your tailbone, release your legs, shake them out. If you're using an eye pillow, you can place that on your eyes. If not, and you're comfortable closing your eyes, please do so. And have the hands out away from the body, palms up. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out of the mouth, releasing the body into the ground. Inhale deep. Exhale out of the mouth, releasing the jaw, letting the lips gently part. Inhale deep. Exhale out of the mouth. Release the activity of the mind, pushing it away like clouds through the sky, coming into a clear blue space, letting the mind rest quietly on the feel of the breath. Let go of the breath so that you're not trying to breathe, just breathing effortlessly. And feel the breath from the beginning to the middle to the end. And then again. And then if the mind wanders, as soon as you notice that the mind has wandered, bring it back to the breath again. Letting your mind rest there, letting your body rest here, deeply relaxed. Letting go, letting go, letting go. fingers and toes. Reach the arms overhead. Take a deep breath, stretch long. Hug the knees to the chest, rocking gently from side to side. And feel that massage on your back. And then come center, rub your hands together, rub your feet together. Come onto your side. Rest your head on your underside arm. Rest your body on the ground. Rest your mind and the feeling of your body resting. Really take in what resting feels like. And then you might notice the parts of you that are still not resting. That's fine too. And then come up into a comfortable seated posture. Sinking down through the sit bones, lifting tall through the crown of the head. Inhale, reaching the arms up. Exhale, the hands together at the heart. Inhale, lift the heart to the hands. Exhale, shoulders relax down. Inhale deeply, breathing in from bottom to top. Take it all in. Let it all go. From the chin to the chest. Namaste.